All right, another SOFI update here on the 16th. I'm going to go over a different long-term pattern just to be aware of. I've said all along that this is a 5-wave move. But it turned into a diagonal because we came back into this. It could still be this. But I want people to be aware that this could also be a WXY move as well. Why is the case? Why is that the case? Well, first of all, again, we have a ABC move here. Potentially, it could be a diagonal itself. It comes back into this wave and makes a higher high here. But I think it actually makes more sense. This is 5 waves, so ABC move makes more sense. So if that's the case, I would actually be looking at this as an overall A wave. This was an ABC move, so that would be a B wave. And then we get 5 waves. This is a normal flat, if that is the case. So ABC, you get 3, 3, 5. For an overall ABC move, I would say this is a W wave. Because again, it does not hit the 1.61 fib. And that's a pretty classic spot. The 1.61 fib is a classic spot for the third wave to end. If it doesn't make it to the 1.61 fib, then there's a good chance it's something else. The part that's confusing, though, was that we broke this parallel line. That's also another sign that we're in a third wave. However, we did not make it to the 1.61 fib. We rejected and came down here all the way to 10 bucks so far. So there is a possibility this is actually just an ABC move, and we are starting, or we're in the middle of an X wave. I still think that this is an overall corrective move. So let's look at the rules here. Here's what I'd be looking at right here overall. I just showed you 3, 3, 5 for a flat. We'd currently be in this move right here, except for the fact that it would actually be 5. Instead of 3 in a normal ABC move, this would be a triple 3, which is, it gets kind of confusing. W, X, Y, double X, Z, like that. And it's possible that they can do that for an overall X wave. An X wave, how far does it retrace? It retraces to the 50% to potentially the 85% of wave W. Here's wave W. Let's see where the 50% retracement is. It's right at around 884. That's the minimum retracement if this is an X wave. The max is down here at 5 bucks. We know we're not going to go down that far, so I would be targeting that spot that I talked about in the last video, which is 9 bucks, as a triple 3 X wave. Now let's go over the final wave. It's also going to be an ABC move. It can be any type of ABC move, though. That's why it's tricky. So 5 waves, 3 waves, 5 waves, or it could be another 3, 3, 5. However, or it's going to end up being to at least the 61.8% retracement of wave W all the way up to the 1.61 fib of wave W. So what does that mean? Let's just go ahead and take the W wave here. I would expect this Y wave to go to a max of 45 bucks. The 1.23 fib is another spot that you could hit. That's at 26 bucks. I don't think the 6.1 makes very much sense. That would make more sense if we came all the way down here to 5 bucks and it went like this. And that was it. But if we don't go down that far, then it makes more sense to go up to these higher ranges up here. So the 1.23 fib is at 26, and then you have 45 bucks up there. So this is a very possible move here, because I still think we're going to get that higher high in the future and probably in the near future. So I still think this X wave still has a little ways to go, and I think there's a very good chance it hits 9 bucks. but there's a possibility that it's either a diagonal. We would prefer it to be a diagonal because it means the fifth wave can go as high as it wants. If it's a WXY move, I just showed you the max is going to be $45, and the probable target would be $25. When would that play out till? Well, if the X wave ends here in the next couple of weeks, I would expect this to probably play out over the next year or so. So we would be looking for an ABC move, just like this. Let's go ahead and just take the A wave here from $9. So you could be looking at a wave up here to like $20 to $25. So X is right here, A, pullback B, and then potentially get a C wave up here to around $40 or so. So I'll go ahead and draw out the entire thing. You just saw it. ABC, ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, W, X, A, B, C, Y. So I just wanted to go over that other long-term pattern that could play out. Again, it can be also, it can be a diagonal as well. So this kind of just illustrates what I'm expecting short term, potentially down here to $9, and then up to a minimum of $25. So keep on averaging down. If you're scared of a crash, I mean, SOFI is pretty fairly valued here at a minimum if you're being conservative. But once we get that move higher in the market, $25 minimum, 45 max if it's a Y wave, and then if it's a fifth wave, who knows how high it will go. So that's it for this video. Just wanted to go over the long-term trend. Check out the last video if you want to look at this smaller trend and where I think it's going. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe for more updates, and I'll catch you in the next video.